Right. Well, take two. We are back. I think that we have worked out the technical difficulties here. The stream should be a lot less laggy now, which will hopefully be confirmed in a moment by my assistants.
I'm looking right now.
All right.
Give me a second.
We got a little bit of stutter here and there, but like everything's coming through and video's being a little bit more solid than it was before.
All right, as long as it's not freezing. What I did was I swapped it from a window capture to a display capture. So hopefully that should do it. Okay, well in that case, I will re-begin my introduction. Hello everyone! Welcome back to, that technical difficulties,
yeah,
man.
it stutters a little bit, but I can actually see what's going on.
Okay, that's a marked improvement. So, all right.
Yep.
From the top. Hello, everybody. I'm Elsewhere, and welcome back to another stream. Today we are diverging from our usual board gaming extravaganza in order to play a gasp video game. This is Monster Sanctuary, which is this really cool game that I picked up a long time ago when it was under Kickstarter or fundraising or whatever early demo process it went through. Played through the demo, had an awesome time, and decided to come back to it much later when I saw that it was on sale. Immediately got hooked and figured this would be a wonderful game to share with our community. So it's basically a combination of Pokemon and Metroid. So there are elements of exploring a map, unique abilities, etc., but there's also a lot of monster capturing and battling. As you can see on the screen now, the adorable blobs. Over here there's a steam golem, over here there's a monk, all of whom we will see soon. So thank you, those of you who are here in our first attempt of the stream, which failed due to technical difficulties. We are now taking it again, and hopefully it will go a little better this time. So we are going to just start from scratch so that we can have all of the intro again. We are going with... let me just use my keyboard. Elsewhere. Because I am unoriginal. Welcome to a lush and beautiful world. The Monster Sanctuary is a land far from any other human civilization. While wild monsters are dangerous to humans, monsters raised by them grow loyal to their owners. Rolling Panda in the chat is very sad that I did not name myself Bob. I'm sorry, Rolling Panda. I've betrayed you.
Wait, you can name the Blob Bob.
That's true. Most of the people in Monster Sanctuary reside in the Keeper's Stronghold. Many of them learn to raise and train monsters. Like that shroom and that blob. They call themselves Monster Keepers. Alright. The audience wants me to name the blob Bob. I will name the blob Bob. That's gonna trip up my tongue, I swear. Alright, so here our first big decision of the game. Those of you who saw the first attempt at the stream already know what I'm going to pick. But here we are introduced to the 4 quote-unquote starter monsters, the spectral familiars. So our options, each of them covers 2 of the 4 elements in the game, and they range from more neutral like the wolf and the lion to defensively focused with the toad or offensively focused with the spectral eagle. Those pitiful 3 pips of defense.
I'm currently running with the eagle. It is a fucking monster.
Yeah, it has a lot of cool abilities. I've briefly played around with the toad, which I think seems really cool too. But for this run, we are going to go with my favorite so far, and technically I believe the canon option, the spectral wolf. I choose you, spectral wolf. And here we get to see briefly the other 4 spectral keepers. Among the most prestigious monster keepers, there are 4 prominent old bloodlines tied to the Monster Sanctuary's history. Each of those bloodlines is aided by a spectral familiar, so I think it's safe to assume these characters will be showing up a bunch throughout the game. Those familiars are ageless protectors of their family passed on from one keeper to the next. Elsewhere is just starting out to become a monster keeper like his ancestors before him. My sick-ass wolf friend. As with all starting monster keepers, his journey begins on the keeper's trail. His bloodline's familiar bears the form of a spectral wolf. Name your familiar? Absolutely. I'm on it. Introducing, for the second, third time, my familiar, Moon Guide.
Moon Guide.
Monsters are wild things. The only reason I'm helping you is the bond I share with your family. Most monsters are less inclined than me to help you. That is why you must always raise your own monsters. They will grow alongside you, just as I will, and they will fight for you. The best way to gain a monster's
This man
loyalty...
really said I'm only hanging out with you because your parents paid me.
Well, parents, but yes. I will have to earn her trust. The best way to gain a monster's loyalty is to hatch it from his egg. Does that mean yeah, no, I didn't hatch you, so you really are just hanging out because of who my family is. Of course, you will have to fight to get those monster eggs. Look at the blob over there. It's so harmless looking, though. Initiate a fight by contact. We shall see if you will live up to your ancestors. See, I want to make all the same jokes that I did on the first attempted stream, but it feels kind of hollow now. Nevertheless.
Yeah, just come up with better jokes.
I'm not that clever. Alright. You don't know it yet, but soon you will become Bobbert the Blobbert, our new best friend, and I'm going to kick you in the head and initiate a fight.
I love Bobbert the Blobbert.
Alright. So we start with 3 abilities. We also, what's this? Okay, so we can just do a basic attack for 120% damage, or 200%, 180, 160, all spread over different hits. They also all seem to do different damage. Ice Hail, the water attack is apparently resisted by the blob, but the air attack, Air Sickle, is super effective. Alright, come on, Moon Guide. Show me what those eons of existing and helping my family have gotten you. Surely you can sleep? Surely you can slap a small blob of goo silly. Alright, let's finish with claws. Just get right in there. Our first victory! What do we get for it? A blob egg! Alright. There we go, you received a blob egg. Now you need to hatch it. Open the inventory menu and try to hatch it. I am way ahead of you. We have hatched a blob, our own small, adorable, cat-faced ooze thing.
Blobbert. His name must be Bobbert. Sorry.
His name is Bobbert the Blobbert, I believe.
Bobbert the Blobbert.
All right, do we name him Bob the?
That doesn't fit within the character limit. I know from experience.
All right. So we're gonna start with Bob. So okay, chat. Will you accept me calling him Bob with the understanding that we all know his real name is Bobbert the Blobbert? I'm waiting for the stream delay to catch up so that the chat can tell me what's going on. Okay, we have one yes. we have approval from the chat. All right, his name is Bob. Well, his name is Bobbert the Blobbert, but we'll call him Bob for short. Welcome to the team, Bob. Ta-da! His stats are perhaps, for understandable reasons, weaker than my awesome eons old wolf thing. That is your first monster you hatched by yourself. Right now it is weak, so you will need to train it. There is much more for you to learn, too. You and that blob are quite alike. That still hurts. That's still painful. That strikes me in the heart. Let's continue on the Keeper's trail. It will lead us to Old Buren, an old friend of mine. He is a patient teacher to all young keepers who seek guidance. I advise you to listen to him very carefully. All right, let's go meet Professor whatever his name was, Old Buren.
Yes, let's meet Professor Oak. I agree.
We're on our way to Professor Oak, and we're gonna kick more blobs in the head on the way. Ooh, we get to see Bobbert in combat. He has Arcane Bolt and Heal. Heal is nice. All right, and just lay into him. Oh, I guess they must. Yeah, they also have Heal, so maybe not failing to focus them down was not the best strategic decision. All right. Let's take this one out. Surely we can do that. Yeah, we got him.
Surely. But also, don't call me Shirley.
But also, don't call you Shirley. Alright. And then, can we take this one out this turn too? Not quite. Alright, come on. One more turn. We got him. Let's test out our heal. Just for the heck of it. And then smash face. Ah, yes, beautiful. Based on the effectiveness of your combat strategy, you get a rating of 1 to 5 stars. Earning a higher rating increases your chances of getting better drops like rare monster eggs. Okay. Oh, we're already battle hardened. Okay. Wow, did I just make that first try? I was gonna do the bit again about how bad I am at parkour, but apparently I have suddenly developed parkour skills, which is gonna be useful throughout this game.
For parkour, let's go.
Young Keeper, 'tis the Keeper's trail's beginning, for all of man, beast, and sanctuary has beginning. Okay. I guess that means we are hereby beginning the Keeper's Trail. Oh, wow. She can jump high. Look at that. Woo! What are you? A Rocky. I would have gone with a small blob of clay, but I guess rock works too. Okay. And a magma pillar. I didn't even see this thing. Okay. So we have to get a good score in order to get more likely to pick up the new eggs, which by my experience with the game, I believe means we have to beat them very quickly without taking much damage. So let's embark on that particular mission, because I want both of these. Ice Hail's super effective. It doesn't
I don't think I've ever seen you get anyone get 2 eggs in a single fight. I don't think I have.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I mean, I haven't. I don't think I have in my experience. Come on. Where are those critical hits that I'm so used to getting from you, Moon Guide?
Well, you deleted that save file.
Oh, that's true. This is a new save file, so apparently this Moon Guide just doesn't do crits. Okay, what do I have?
Yeah.
None of these are great, but this claw might. That's okay. But apparently I'm taking a lot more damage than I'm dishing out here. Come on, beat it up! Beat it up! Alright. Oh, hello, there's a crit. Alright, we'll take that. And do we get the egg? Nope, no egg. Sad. Ooh! As your monsters gain experience in combat, they will increase in level, to absolutely nobody's surprise watching this. This allows them to gain new skills. You should take a look at the skill tree menu. This is where the meat of the game is, and I'm very excited to show this to you guys. So, Moon Guide, skills. Every monster has their own unique and pretty vast skill tree, which actually it's more like a set of skill trees, usually 3 to 4, which contain a primary ability. In this case, Moonguide's skill trees are Air Sickle, Spectral Flame, Ice Hail, and Claws, but they can also branch off. Moonguide also can get the Blessing buff, the Ice Storm attack, Ice Spears, Ice Spear Volley, Gale, lots of cool stuff. But basically, each tree is also populated with stat boost abilities, like here you see Crit Chance Plus, and passive abilities like Outlast and Aging and Hunt, Critical Hybridization. Basically, it is a very deep synergy system that allows you to build kits both for each monster and comboing with the other monsters on their team. So, just for starters, let's explore Moonguide's skill tree a little. If you guys would prefer to, for me to assign skill points off screen or just do it really quickly, since I'm a little bit familiar with it already, I'm happy to do that. But it makes me really excited to go through new skill trees and see what they have. So that's going to be my baseline. All right, so the first skill tree, we have Air Sickle, which is just a straight up physical wind attack. We also have Gale, which hits all enemies, so that might be useful to us later on if we want a mass attack. Mana Symbiosis, recover 5 mana when healed. Life Overload, boosting attack and magic by health. Aging, okay, this is one of my favorite abilities in the entire game. So Aging, at the end of this turn, this monster gains an Age stack, which is a buff, so we can check out the buff. Giving plus 3 damage, plus 3% damage, plus 3% damage reduction, and plus 3% mana regeneration, which seems fairly small. But once we get Aging, which unfortunately is gated behind this level 20 benchmark, we will be able to, the longer the battle goes on, the stronger Moonguide will get. And I've accidentally landed on Outlast here. Moonguide also has other abilities that synergize with her aging, so she can gain shielding as she ages, and she can also deal more damage as she ages. This is a very thematic ability for ancient spirit warrior animal creatures, so I love it. I'm definitely going to go down the aging track. Our second skill tree is Spectral Flame. It has Hybrid Mastery, which boosts attack by magic and magic by attack, as you can also probably see from Life Overload over here. Moonguide is heavily encouraged to use both magical and physical attacks. This tree mostly consists of 3 attacks. We have the Spectral Flame, which is neutral damage, which means nobody can resist it, but also it's not super effective against anybody, more or less. You'll find out that's not strictly true later. Yeah, I know.
There are some monsters that have neutral weaknesses.
There are a few late in the game that are weak to neutral, or who are weak to magic, or whatever, that this might be really good against.
Yeah.
Ice Spears. Physical attack where we throw literal spears of ice. If we crit, we deal bleed. As you've noticed from Claws earlier, Moonguide is rewarded for landing critical hits. We also have Ice Spear Volley, which is basically the same thing as Ice Spears, but it hits everybody we're fighting. Hunt to boost everyone's crit chance. Critical Hybridization, deal an extra hit if you crit. Critical Consistency, deal more damage when you crit. Basically, I think it's coming across what Moonguide is supposed to do. This is a critical focus tree. This tree has our debuff, Chill. So Chill is really fun because it takes a chunk out of the enemy mana and then reduces their ability to regenerate it. So if you can stack a bunch of Chill on, like say with multi-chill, which allows you to chill someone up to 3 times, you can really slow their ability to use their most expensive abilities. We also have Flash Freeze, get another hit when we chill. Shatter to deal more damage against chilled enemies, and Critical Freeze, more chances to chill. We have a very powerful ability here in Double Impact, which allows us to get another hit when we attack using a weakness. So if we attack somebody using Air Sickle, and they're weak to air, then we get to, or wind, I think they call it, get an extra hit. Same goes if we attack someone who's weak to water. So this is another tree I'm going to be focusing on. Probably the first for later on in the game, and this one probably here at the start. Over here we have claws, we have a buff. So buffs are cool in this game. It's an ability that contributes to your combo rating and also allows you to improve one or more of your monsters for the duration of the game, of the combat. Specifically, Moon Guide gets Glory and Sidekick, which increases critical chance, you guessed it, and also provides extra hits. And I think because I'm capturing my display, my messages are kind of come through. Oops. Also, we have critical defense, improved glory, improved sidekick, basically things to improve this tree. But this is one I'm really excited about. I love lifesteal because it means that she's just going to slowly heal as she beats people up. So although I'm a fan of a lot of things that we have going on at this top row, I think the first thing that I'm going to get for her is lifesteal. Because remember, having a lot of health at the end of the battle improves our rating, which means we're more likely to get new eggs, and the goal is to get as many new eggs as possible. So I'm going to take lifesteal for now. And we'll come back to the rest later. All right, after that lovely little diversion into Moon Guide's abilities, we are going to now charge ahead. Treasure chest! What's in it? Cestus.
Shiny!
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this is where the equipment tab comes in. Yes, okay, so we can swap out Moon Guide's wooden stick for the better, in every way, Cestus. And deal more damage. And also have more defense, which we take. Oh, hello. Hello, who are you? Hey, friend, you are just starting as a monster keeper, right? Did you find some equipment for your monsters already? You can make your monsters stronger by equipping them. Yes, I did. I did, in fact, discover that. I see more here. What is this? Kunai. Improved mana regen. Do we want to stick that on Bob?
I think it's fine. I find mana regen is probably the most important stat in Monster Sanctuary in my experience.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Maybe we swap these out. Since Moon Guide isn't as defensive, we give Bob the Cestus so that he can be a little bit tankier, and then we give Moon Guide the Kunai to make sure she can hit. Oh, I didn't even mention it, but she does have... Oh, no, I mentioned it first, I think. Mana Symbiosis, which synergizes very well with Lifesteal. Means that every time we hit for damage, we'll also regain 5 mana. But since we don't have that yet, she can use the extra mana regen from the kunai. How a wolf is holding a kunai, or for that matter, how a blob is wielding a cestus, I don't really know, but don't question it. There are even weirder weapons later on.
Anyone who's played Tales of Vesperia knows dogs can wield kunais.
Fair enough. I look forward to giving Moon Guide a sword eventually, and then she can just be... which one is it? Is Zamazenta the sword one or the shield one?
No, that's the shield one. Zacian.
Zacian, alright. She can, someday she will wield a sword with her teeth. Hello, who are you? You are dressed in blue. Hello, fellow keeper. Did you know that every single one of your monsters possesses a special ability? Some can be used to get rid of certain obstacles. Also, you might encounter some destructible walls like the one behind me. Go on and try to hit it with some of your monster's abilities. Okay. F to use monster abilities. Yeah, so this is another thing. I mentioned earlier that there are Metroid-like abilities you can unlock throughout the game. Those come in the form of explore abilities, which all of your monsters are going to have, so as we collect more and more, we are eventually going to unlock more and more abilities that help us explore the world, which is a really cool method of gaining progress. So we have Bubble Burst to activate water orbs.
The downside, though, I will say, is because it's random, whether you get the eggs or not, sometimes it can be a pain when you need a movement ability to advance, and you just the egg isn't dropping. But otherwise, I think it's still really cool.
Yeah, same. Yeah. I mean, if we have to grind up a bit in order to collect some eggs, I don't think anyone will complain. Bubble Burst is presumably not what we need here. I'm gonna say Claws will probably open the way. Hello. Yeah, more treasure. Vital ring. Accessory. So I'd wager accessory goes here. Let's put a little bit more health on Moon Guy. And then we will scale up to hello. Ha. Okay. Am I bad at parkour, or does this one need to fly? I think this needs a fly. All right. I'll come back for you. As you guys saw during the intro, there are flying monsters, so hopefully we can get one of those and then we can scale it. Oh, hello! How well timed! Hello, bird, I want you.
It's a bird.
All right, Blob and
Petition to
Vero.
name it bird.
Petition to name it Burb. Well,
Yes.
the viewers can always chime in with names. Otherwise, I will name them myself, and it probably will not be as funny as whatever the viewers come up with. Ooh, the bird has a buff. Might predictably increases damage. All right. Take out your kindred, Bob. I appreciate you. You've just sprung into this world and you are doing battle on my behalf against this army of your former friends, so I appreciate that. All right, go for the claws. Take him out. And you can see the little points of health as Moon Guide slowly heals. All right, can you just take it out with claws? Nope, we need the arcane bolt. Skadoosh. And we did not get the burr bag. Sad. But we did get a skill point. All right, another skill tree exploration. We're gonna lose viewers as I obsess over these things. So, Bob has 4 skill trees. Acid Rain to apply armor break. Arcane Bolt for magical neutral damage, or Bubble Burst for magical water damage. The heal that we've already seen. And then Slime Shot to poison enemies. I like this one a lot. So this tree is focused on poisoning. We also have a buff, specifically Wizardry, which improves your magical damage and also reduces the mana you need. Plague, which spreads poison. There are 2 types of sort of general effects, the aura and the unique aura. As you can see, well, okay, the passive, the aura, and the unique aura. Here isn't just a normal passive. Whenever this monster spends a turn without attacking an enemy, apply a random debuff on a random enemy. So if we, say, heal or use a buff, then we also debuff an enemy. Let's see, are these all unique auras? Let me find a normal aura. Do you have a normal aura, Bob? Yes, here we go. Preparation. Every monster in the party starts the combat with a random buff. So as a normal aura, this can actually stack with multiple, if multiple monsters in the party have it, or even if one monster has multiple units of it. But the unique auras can only one will be active at a time. So I can't have multiple stacks of Plague in the party, for example. Which is fair, because it's a powerful effect. Whenever an enemy takes poison damage, poison, perhaps predictably, deals damage over time. There's a chance that the poison will spread.
Specifically, unlike Pokemon, debuffs in this game take place at the beginning of your turn.
That's true, yes.
The damage from the debuff. Yes.
So corrosion, armor break increases poison, burn, shock, and congeal damage. So those are all more that we'll discover later. They're all forms of damage over time. Under the heal tree, we have combo healing. Healing actions trigger an additional heal on the monster with the lowest health. That seems pretty good. Heal mastery to just increase the healing. Preparation, like we mentioned before. And then it splits off, and we can either keep with our single target heal, or we can get healing wave to heal the entire team at once. Transfusion to recover health equal to mana regenerated. Purify. Healing actions also remove 4 harmful stacks. Over here, we have just the normal Bubble Burst and Arcane Bolt. We have procs, which are passive abilities that give you extra hits, which can be really good for driving up your combo rating. Combo Initiator, which encourages Bob to go first in the turn, which is good because as a healer, he'll go first. As a debuffer, those are all reasons to run him first in the team. Weaken. Every hit has a chance to apply weakness, which reduces the damage people deal. And then over here, we have full defense as a very large buff that we'll get into later probably. And acid rain. Multi-armor break so that we can keep applying acid rain and keep reducing the armor of the enemy. Obviously, armor break increases the damage taken by reducing defense. Supply to heal everyone in the party at the start of every turn. That's a very good ability. Again, these are locked behind level 30 though, so a lot of the coolest stuff we're seeing now is stuff that we're gonna have to keep Bob going for a while if we want to reach. And slime infestation. Each slime in your party applies armor break on a random enemy after each action. So that encourages us to make an entire team of slimes, which is more viable later in the game for reasons that you will see. Okay, so let's spend our skill point. Do we want to get poison on the team or armor break on the team? Or we could always improve the healing. We already have water damage from Moon Guide, so I'm going to get Slime Shot here with our first skill point so that we can also deal earth damage. And with that, we have 3 of the 4 elements covered. Nothing fire yet. All right, give me another bird. Man prospered through generations, founded cities and nations, connected by dirt and wheel, and later by steam and steel. Whee! Oh, hello. Excuse me? Come back. I cannot get up there. Obtain bracelet. Another accessory. We'll just chuck that on Moon Guide, I guess. More mana regen. That can't hurt. Hang on. If I go back here, do they respawn? Like, can I get another? No bird for me. Oh well.
They respawn every 3 battles you do, and you will barely. The last one, the 1-3 bad you killed.
Oh, gotcha.
That's how it works.
All right. Well, we can come back and try and get another bird later. Gauntlet. Defense. Oh, crit chance. Okay, that should definitely go on Moon Guide. I mean, I'm throwing everything on Moon Guide. Moon Guide's just like getting dressed up like a doll over here. What's this? Right Keeper's Stronghold, left Keeper's Trail. Okay, so they said good to go to the Keeper's Trail, right? That was where... I'm also not going left, I'm going down. Okay, so I can't get up here again without fly. Man, I really wish that Vero had dropped an egg. Alright.
Yep, big sad.
Well, if we do go this way... Because the Keeper's Stronghold is where we live, right? No. This is the path to the Keeper's Stronghold. We should continue on the Keeper's Trail first and visit Old Buren. I'm being railroaded. Fine. That's actually not very accurate to the game. This is one of the few points in the game where they will actually quote-unquote railroad you. The rest of the time, the only limitation on your choice of exploration is what abilities you have access to. In my previous run, I ended up doing several areas out of order. You can pretty much just explore the entire map once it opens up. So, which I really appreciate about the game. Yes, more birds. Give me one. All right.
Come on, bird.
Okay. They're weak to earth. So our new move will help us out here. Okay, claw. Claw is my best option. All right. And how much damage? Oh, nice. Unfortunately, he's still barely alive. Did you seriously think you could challenge Moon Guide? She's ancient. You are just a bird.
This is like when... Why is Moon Guide level... Why did Moon Guide start at level 1, by the way? She's apparently been in here for generations. Shouldn't she be like level 103?
Yeah, I don't know. Is she like...
Amnesia.
Well, actually, I do think Amnesia gets mentioned later in the game. Does she like...
It's not amnesia. She says, like, I've lived so long, I've forgotten where I came from, basically.
Is it, maybe it's that she's, I don't know. Maybe the spectral familiars are more bonded to their tamer or whatever than the average person. So her power level reflects mine. Or she's just handicapping me.
This is like in the Pokemon anime where they have to nerf Ash's Pikachu.
Yes.
No, maybe it's laziness.
Or she's, yeah, well, she is a dog, right? So she might just want to lay in the sun.
Her skills degrade. I mean, you meet your parents are in this game, and you can talk to them.
We will meet our parents later, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I need a bird. Did I really not get one? Man knew of those who waited in the woods and caverns beyond. Yet for the treasures within he longed, for the greed of kings was great.
Man in nature reserve yells at birds.
You are not a bird. I want you anyway. Alright, I love that in my practice run I had amazing luck with eggs. I was basically getting one first try almost every time. Now that I'm finally on stream, I'm not going to get any of them. We're going to have to go through the entire game with Bob and Moon Guide. Which, you know, isn't the worst thing in the world. Alright, let's get some slime shot out. And ice hail. Beautiful.
Petition to name the Rocky Balboa.
Okay, I can get behind that one. Alright, this isn't as good, but I think that ultimately the poison damage will be more useful to me. And claws. Go for the throat, Moon Guide. I believe in you. We are seeing Burned for the first time, actually, since she got torched by the magma pillar. Okay. And we cannot quite finish without a crit. Crit. You can do it. Oh, no, wait, we have poison. Never mind. Fabulous. All right. Did we get the egg? We didn't. Wow.
Really?
Still nothing. I cannot believe this. Okay, Moon Guide.
Terrible luck, my dude.
All right. Do we get cooling next, or do we get mana symbiosis? I think I'll take mana symbiosis and just guarantee I have no mana woes for the rest of the game. All right, Moon Guide. Oh, at least they're giving us treasure, even if nobody loves us and doesn't want to join us. Oh, sweet. Mana regen. And a Morningstar. Okay, so these are focus on specifically physical or magical. Bob, as we noticed earlier, does not have any physical attacks, so we can actually swap out the Cestus for the orb and focus exclusively on his magic. As multiple pseudonym says in the chat, Bobbert the Blob Wizard, which is accurate. He is a wizard. I don't want you. Oh, I want you though. All right, come on.
Wizard,
come on. We're gonna finally get an egg, and it's gonna be another blob. All right. I believe in you.
Wrong with another blob.
Blob only run. Blob only
I wasn't
run.
planning for this to be the blob only run. I was like, all right, if this stream goes well, if people enjoy it, maybe I'll do a blob only run in the future. Apparently, the Cosmos have decided I'm doing a blob only run now. All right, and then let's land some poison over on Rocky. And my best option is still just claws. Some crits would be just phenomenal. That's a very cool attack. I wonder when I can get that. Because I'm no longer confident that I will ever capture one of these monsters. Okay. Claws again. A crit would be really fabulous, Moon. Okay. I need to find some equipment that will boost her crit chance because she is not critting enough. Okay. I think that should bring us within range of poison, and the claws should do it the same. Oh, sweet. Okay, there we go. Hit your groove, baby. Nope. Okay, poison wasn't enough. We'll finish it off with Arcane Bolt. All right, please tell me we finally get an egg here. 40% chance, like all the rest. Come on. Hey, we got one. Okay.
Yay!
And it is
We
a
got
Rocky.
Balboa. Woo!
All right. Inventory, hatch the Rocky egg. Does the chat approve of the chosen name? I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I have never actually seen the Rocky movies. It feels slightly disingenuous to name this monster something I have never actually witnessed.
It's fine. It's part of pop culture.
That's true. I feel like I have to get around to watching it though, one of these days. All right, Balboa, welcome to the team. And you start with skill points. Oh, that's
It's
cool.
not
So
about how you get poisoned, but of how you get that poison and get back up.
yes, I see. I don't get the references. I need to watch it now. Okay, so we start with skill. Oh, we also have a skill point over on Bob. What do we want on Bob? So the procs are good if we want to drive up combos early in the turn, right? Because it ticks up at the start. So let's take Acid Rain just because we want to have access to our full array of attacks. All right, Balboa, what are your ways? What are your secrets? Oh, the name, it was meant to be. The first ability is Punch Combo. Okay, so the punch
The 1-2
tree.
punch, baby.
Oh, sweet! This is another monster with aging. So synergy with Moon Guide actually. We have Earthquake, which is a mass earth attack. We have Primal Rage, which Moon Guide also has. Only Balboa gets it sooner. And then we have Eons. At the start of each turn, heal 3% of this monster's max HP for every H stat capped at 7. Wow, so after 7 turns, you're healing almost a quarter of your health every turn. That seems very
That's
good.
a lot.
Second tree, Leaf Slash, the ability that I thought looked cool, which we now have access to. Defense proc. And then Shielding Leaves. Shield self for 1 times 200 plus 100% defense, as well as an attack. Okay. So I'm shielding, which we actually haven't seen yet. It's essentially like you build a second health bar, it take damage, it goes away. You guys are all smart, game savvy people. You know what shielding is. Non-critical hits deal 20% more damage, so you are the opposite of Moon Guide. More hits. Shield Aura. All shield effects in the party are increased by 10%. Okay, and then we have our third tree with Spore, which is a magical attack that applies weakness. Interesting. Cleanse. Every hit has a chance to remove a buff from the target. Every hit has a chance to apply weakness. When applying a buff, also heal the target. Weakness can be stacked additional times. Weakness causes enemies affected by it to have a chance to miss. And Tranquility. Each nature and spirit monster in your party applies weakness on a random enemy after each action. Oh, that's cool. That's traits. So we haven't actually dealt with traits yet. Let me actually zoom out for a second. Oh, I can't open the monster journal yet. All right. I will explain traits in a little while, I guess. Our final tree is a heal tree, but it's a different heal. Instead of base heal, we get restore. Heal target and remove 1 debuff. So this isn't great right now because so far we've only had like 1 debuff inflicted on us in the entire game. But I can assure you that later in the game, debuffs are going to be thrown about left and right. So having this will be really cool. Defense healing. Healing actions trigger an additional heal. We have a buff. Shield Cast, which applies Channel, requires less mana to use skills, and Spell Shield, chance to dodge magical hits. Purify, to remove harmful stacks when we heal, and Mass Restore, which is our restore only for the entire party. We also have Meditation, Okay, this is a cool ability. Another thing we haven't seen yet, charge stacks. Which each charge stack increases the damage of the next attack by 3%, and then they go away. So when we spend a turn buffing or healing, we then get plus 18% damage on our next... Am I calculating that? Yeah. Plus 18% damage on our next attack, so that seems pretty good. And then we have power healing, so more healed triggers. I like Balboa a lot. I'm going to spend... So I definitely want to get the aging stuff, just because I find that really fun. But I'm also interested in getting Cleanse and Weaken. And Restore, for that matter. Everything we've got going here is cool. Okay, I'll get Spore and Cleanse. I should also note, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, every monster has a strength and a weakness, including ours. So Balboa is weak to fire and resistant to earth. I believe Moon Guide is weak to earth and resistant to wind. Yeah, you can see it up here in the top corner. And then Bob over here is weak to wind and resistant to water. So we have a nice little spread going at this point. Welcome to the team. Oh wait, we have a perfect weapon for him, don't we? Do we have any? We don't have any accessories, but we do have the Cestus, the Morning Star, and the Wooden Stick. So I'm tempted to give the Morning Star, but because we just got Spore and that uses magical damage, I think I'll go with the Cestus. Okay, and let's continue in search of Professor Oak. Old Buren. Whatever. Man plunged into deepest abyss, foraged, attacked, and slew. These endeavors were without solace. The cost on humanity, nobody knew. Alright. Capitalism bad. Warmongering also bad. What? Am I wrong?
The true monster was capitalism.
The true monster. Oh, treasure. Phoenix tier revives target. Heal target for a bunch. Okay, great. What is this? Can I break? Oh, yes, I can break it. Upgrade materials. I'm sure we'll find out what that means eventually. And money. I can break this too. Hello. Hey, fellow keeper, did you know that you can change which of your monsters is following you around? This allows you to use different monster abilities while exploring. Okay. Yeah, we saw this already. Oh, what's Balboa's? Summon Rock. Adorable. I'm so proud of you. Oh, hang on. Can we use this to jump up to the places? Who needs birds? Hang on. I should probably find out what this really interesting thing is. It's a... Okay, well, you can't see it yet, but someday you will discover that this is actually a teleporter. Hello, young monster keeper. Your first time on the Keeper's Trail, is it? This is a teleporter stone. You can use it to travel quickly to other teleporters you find. Me, I'm just a treasure hunter. I make a business selling the things I find here and there. Want to buy something? Oh, I can ask him about Old Buren. Old Buren, you can find him by heading further west. What can he sell? Oh, he's gonna have to tell me everything again. Okay. He can sell me potions, phoenix tears, shell, which is an accessory, and a sustain ring. I'm gonna hold off on buying anything just yet. I'm not super flush with cash. I suppose I could sell my wooden sticks for 9 gold each. Why do I have a walnut? Consumable. Interesting. Okay. Food, yes. We have food. How do I get out of here? I'm going to take this rock and I'm going to use it in order to get to the secret places that tried to hide from me before. I recognize that I'm completely forgetting about the story, but I am very focused here. Alright.
Story.
Who needs story when I can run around spawning rocks and trying to jump up to high places? Okay. So if I put a rock here, and then I jump... Yes! Obtained diadem. Defense and mana. Alright, Rocky, just for proving yourself so useful, you can have the diadem. It's a shame it doesn't show up. I would love to see Balboa walking around with this like cute little tiara on. Alright, there's one more we missed.
Hilarious.
I believe, back right before the birds. Right before the birds betrayed me and refused to join my team. But that's okay. I don't need them anymore. I have rocks. Oh, can I get up here using the rock? Huh! No, definitely not. Okay. I tried. Alrighty. Oh, hey, they respawned, like you said. Let's go for it. Oh, never mind. Come on, I want you. And now we finally get to see Balboa in action. Alright. Let's dish out Slime Shot against the Vero. Man, that deals a lot of damage. Okay. Wow, so does Balboa. Alright, it feels appropriate to open Balboa's career with us with Punch Combo. That deals so much damage. And then... yeah, let's just finish off the first blob with Air Sickle. Beautifully done. Poison does not take out the Vero, but that's okay. Okay. Is it have we haven't leveled up that much since the last time we fought this trio. I feel like we're really beating down this time. Slime Shot. Question is, can we take it all out in one go? Oh, absolutely. The poison should finish him off, and then I guess I can... let's use Leaf Slash and just take out the Vero to be sure. Man, Balboa, you are coming out of the gate swinging. I love this. Okay, 60% chance. Do we get the bird? No, we get another blob.
God damn it.
Alright, I guess this is another question for the chat. Would you guys like me to hatch every monster I come across, or would you like me to stick to one of each? I'm inclined to stick to just one of each because there is a feature later on where you can share your unhatched eggs with somebody else in the sanctuary. And also because I'm more interested in exploring as many different monsters as we possibly can throughout this campaign as possible. So I think I will leave our second blob unhatched, foregoing the synergy, and I will just look for other members to fill out the rest of our team. All right, here we go. No, I think I can do this closer. All right. Come on, Balboa, let's go! Yes! Oh, that feels so good. I'm a parkour master. Defense and health, well, let's just give that to Balboa too, since none of it would be possible without him. We're gonna dress up this little tiny rock with a flower on his head. Can jump extremely high into the air, apparently. Okay, so now we need to head back to where we were. And these have respawned. I guess we get another chance at capturing the bird. This is proving to be far more difficult than expected. Alright, poison. And Leaf Slash. And then can we finish you off? I guess we can get close with the claws. Nah, not quite. Probably should have tried to take one of those out instead of letting him buff up and go after me, but that's okay. I have faith in my guys. They can take it. Alright, let's get more poison damage. Do you have anything that's particularly good here? Okay, let's go for the Leaf Slash. That should bring this Vero down low enough to... Ooh, that was cleansed. The mite got taken off him. That's fun. I like that. Let's just take this one out, I guess. And yes, the poison was enough. Okay. Alright, we're doing really well here. Let's hope that this gives us finally our bird egg. No. Wow. I'm just not gonna have a bird this run. All right. I accept it. This is my fate. Okay. Next up, we are gonna take cooling, because I want to get all of those chills out, and from there we can start planning for our level 10 point, which I know is 6 levels away, but we may want to save some skill points for that, so that when the cool new abilities unlock, we can get them. Look how Balboa walks. I didn't even notice. He's so cute. I'm such a fan. Not least because he's allowing me to get to all of the places that normally you require flying for, and which I'm just not having flying. Okay. Alright, bring it on. Catter, slug, pillar, things, whatever. What? I have no idea what they are. Oh wow, acid rain deals a lot of damage. More than ice hail. Is that? Oh, I guess yeah, because I put the really good mage equipment on Bob. All right, Bob. Do some damage. Okay. And then bring you pretty low. Okay, or I can take it out. Let's see if I can use the combo to land Balboa the actual killing stroke. Not quite, unless he crits. Or I could just go after this one, which I will do. Yeah! Beat him up!
Yeah. Yeah, beat him up.
Okay. I could just take that out with Acid Rain, or I could use Acid Rain on the Rockies, since they seem to be pretty tanky, and see if that'll help make it a little easier to get through. I can Ice Hail the Magma Pillar, and then Rockies. See how much damage you can do. Punch him! How, it has just occurred to me to ask how he's punching anything. He doesn't have hands.
Anything's possible if you believe hard enough.
Clearly he
I see
believes.
those hands on the little flower petals.
Oh, you think the flower petals are dealing the damage? I like it. Okay.
It's like a Bulbasaur, you know, with the vines from Vineland.
Right, yeah. They just whap whap. And hey, we got a magma pillar. Another new friend. Also, I did notice that Balboa was short on mana and couldn't actually use one of his abilities that time. So let's see if we can equip him with something that gives mana regen. Do I have any extra? I don't have any. Can I borrow something? You don't have any accessories. Moon Guide, you have your own mana regen now. So we'll take the bracelet. Can I take it? How do I take it off? Do I need something else in order to, that's odd. Okay. We'll wait then. And we'll hatch our new friend. So I believe we finally have access to every element with this. Alright, I actually have not thought of a name for you yet. Let's see. Any suggestions from the chat are of course welcome. Let's go with the classic, evocative, descriptive name. We are going to call you Stripes. Because you have stripes.
Larvae.
Larvae? Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with Stripes.
He's a
I like
larva,
Stripes.
and he uses lava. It's a win-win.
The pun. It hurts. It hurts. All right. Well, let's check out our new friend and see what he has to offer. Okay, first tree, Ignite. Burning Desire. Apply shield to the party when an enemy receives burn. Burn damage, specifically. Okay, so we burn the enemy, damage over time, and that protects the party. I like that. Fireball Storm is just a powerful magical attack. Severe Upkeep whenever an enemy takes poison or burn damage. Stack Wound. What is Wound? Reduces all healing this monster receives by 40%, removed at the end of the turn after healing was received. Oh, okay. So it makes it more difficult for them to heal from our damage over time. Combo initiator again. Burn down. Burn damage dealt to enemies is increased by 50%. That seems powerful. And initial burn to burn at the start of combat. And then over here we have Arcane Bolt. Cascade. The power of every consecutive hit during an ability is increased by 5% continuously. Oh, that seems very powerful if you can... Yeah, and we even have a couple proc abilities so that we can just... That seems like that's going to be extremely powerful. And Kindle, every hit has a 10% chance to apply burn. So honestly, do we even need Ignite? We can just take Arcane Bolt and have more hits, all of which have a chance to burn and which get a lot of boosted damage from Cascade. So what is that? Plus 5, plus 0, plus 5, plus 10, plus 15, plus 20, plus 25, plus 30, plus 35 by the end of an 8-hit attack. That's
pretty good.
Pretty good, and we can get up to 3 more hits here with the procs. I am intrigued by my Arcane Bolt Magma Pillar. Buffing shield. When applying a buff, also apply shield. That seems good. Do we have any buffs? Yes, we have an entire tree of buffs. I was looking at the wrong side of the screen. Empower seems good. So it's our buff is sustain. Take 20% less damage and regenerate health. That seems pretty good. Mana bolster, regen and barrier also increase mana regeneration. Sticky impact. Every hit has a 15% to apply a stack of tether, which does what exactly? Decreases chance to dodge by 10% and damage dealt by 5%, but breaks away on each action performed. Okay, so that's our string shot ability for our fiery Weedle here, and we also have meditation again, and another stack of buffing shield. And then finally, okay, so clearly shields are a big deal for this particular monster. I'm not sure why this caterpillar is shield themed, but I'm not complaining. Mana shielding. When attacking an enemy, generate a shield for each hit. Copy shield when shielding yourself. Also apply some of that shield to allies. Okay, so those combo well together. Sheltered. Reduce damage while under a shield. Then we have the normal shield action, which just provides shield. And the special fire shield, which shields but also applies burn. All shield effects increase. Combo shielding, which is just combo healing, but for shield. And barricade. Every shield that comes from this monster has a chance to apply barrier, which is the reduced damage. Oh, this seems very cool. I don't know what to do with only 2 skill points. I will start with getting Arcane Bolt and getting Kindle, I think, so that we can get to that burning a good time. And Bob has a new skill as well. Let's give Bob, I'm gonna get to hexing support, but I also want combo healing. Let's take combo healing for now. We are clearly, we're gaining skill points with relative speed, so. All right. And we are back on track. We have been briefly diverted by finding new friends and using rocks to get places that we weren't supposed to be able to get without flying. But we have now returned to continue exploring. So, what's down here in the caves? More Rockies. Oh, all right, they want to fight. Oh, okay, so we can only take 3 of our 6 into combat. That makes sense. And we want fire, so let's bring Stripes. Let's bring... They're resistant to Earth, so probably not Balboa's time to shine. We'll go with Bob and Moon Guide. All right. Let's try our first buff action. We haven't been able to do that before. Fun. Okay, and we can see the buffs that are on us. Let's go for poison. All right, and just wear them down, I guess. They are way tankier than most of the other monsters that we fought so far. All right, They're just gonna try and beat us up in a straight up brawl. Literally all of them using punch combo. Let's add fire damage to it. Oh, nice. Okay. We can stack these two, so let's just get the pile of damage over time, and then let's weaken the first one further. Oh, or Moon Guide could just crit and absolutely rip him apart. I'm here for that. Well done. They're picking on Bob a little bit. Let's get another burn out. And do some arcane bolting. So I'm guessing this is just sort of the generic magical attack that's available to anyone who needs generic magical attacks. Or then again, Moon Guide has that spectral flame ability instead, so I don't know, maybe there's a variety of options. And let's finish it off with our new friend. All right. Burn him to a crisp. Helmet. That's probably an equipment. Oh, and a new skill point. So what does the helmet do?
Yay.
Defense and attack. I mean, that's pretty good for what we're doing with Balboa, so we'll put that on there. And skills. All right, we could pick up Restore. Or we could make our way down towards Shielding Leaves. Oh, or Earthquake. I'm interested in getting Earthquake. So I will get Punch Combo level 2 and make our way down there. Alright, what else is hiding in this cave of Rockies? Ooh, treasure! More crit chance, that's good for Moon Guide. I will trade you for your bracelet, Moon Guide. And I will actually give that over to Balboa. In place of the helmet, actually, I think. It's less attack, but the mana regen will help him hit his new and improved ability more. And then Stripes, you can have the helmet. And you don't need the Morning Star because you're a mage, so we'll hold off on that until we get somebody who really is physically focused. And what's your new ability? Ignite. Burn vines, enkindle torches, activate fire orbs. Well, that seems like fun. But what we need right now is for Moon Guide to shatter stone with her bare claws. Skill resetter. Resets the skill tree of a monster. That's nice. So if we ever decide that, you know, the skill points we've spent are undesirable, we can always start over from scratch with that. So that's nice.
Indeed.
I will miss that jump like the absolute. I do not have a key. Okay. Wow. All right. Where's? I need the help. I need the rocks in order to complete these jumps. Let's see. Nope. I'm just gonna go over here. All right. Oh, can I get this with the help of the rock? Ouch. I have really like good fall procedure because I can plummet from what is clearly a very dangerous height. I almost had it.
The shock boots from Portal.
Yeah, the long fall boots.
Yeah.
Required possession for any new monster keeper. Okay, so
Exactly.
hey, I made it without flight. Impact ring, more crit damage. Wow, plus 20%. That's pretty good. All right, what is through here? Old Buren is supposed to be through here. I know I can get through this with. Is that a cat with a sword? It is not just a cat with a sword. It is multiple cats with swords. It is a small squadron of cats with swords. Ah!
His name is Puss in Boots.
He's on the attack. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Let's do battle with cats with swords. Cat Zerker. He has a sword, he has boots, and he's apparently a berserker, so. Alright. Earth, wind. Don't want to use wind. Earth is better. So I guess I'll just go in with this team.
If we have Earth and Wind, where's Fire?
My brain
doesn't
just
work until the 21st.
completely blanked on Earth, Wind, and Fire songs, or I would have started singing one. All right, let's lay into them with our characteristic
Yeah, because
panache.
it's not the 21st yet.
It's the 13th. Let's try applying weakness. We haven't done that before. Spore looks pretty cool. And then we will just smash face with claw, I guess. Oh man, those crits are so good. Wow. They have claws too, and air sickle, which are all abilities I've seen before at this point. Alright, and then your leaf slash is... Wow, I guess because I have the level 2 punch combo, it actually deals more damage than the super effective attacks. So, let me first smash this one with claw, and then we'll punch combo the other one. Take him down! Unfortunately, the poison was not lethal, and I forgot that I hadn't poisoned the other one yet. Alright. Well, we have this pretty much in the bag, so I will heal up Balboa, and I will see if we can maybe get an egg for Cat with Sword. All right, come on. Give me that sweet sword cat egg. Hey, we got it! All right, now the question. Do they spring fully formed with a sword? They do indeed. They are born with a sword and booties. Oh, that's actually a good name. We're gonna call you Booties. And completely ignore the enormous claymore that you popped out of the egg with. It's the boots that we're excited about. All right, Booties has new skills for us to explore. Oh wow, 5 skill trees. That's a lot. Okay, we'll streamline this process a little bit. First tree, claws and shred. Apply bleed stacks. Deals damage at the start of the turn. Okay, so there's a neutral version of the various damage over time effects we've been finding. Applying Arbor Break. Boosted crit chance. Long slash to hit all enemies. More boosted crit chance. Air attack. Fire claws. Okay, so we have... Is this our first 2? Oh, no, because, the first one, Bobbert, he's got 2 elements aside from Moon Guide. We have Life Steal, Auto Heal. When attacking, also heal the monster with the lowest health in the party by 200% of magic. Your magic isn't great, but that's a really fun ability. So oh, and you even have 2 stacks of it. That's great. And then last of all, a buff tree, including Heroism. Deals more damage for the more you're buffed. And chances to gain buffs when landing critical hits. Okay, so I think I see a build path for this. Take a lot of things that make you good at critting, and then heal the team and apply buffs. Like a weird sort of support attacker. The better you do while you're attacking, the more you heal and buff the team. I like that a lot. All right, well, in that case, for the moment, we are going to open up Fire Claws. And do we want Precision? Let's go Life Steal for now, just because that's a great ability. And we will steal whatever it was they were hiding. A walnut. Is it just me, or does this wall look like it can be broken? What's your ability? Slash. Breaks hidden walls. Alright. Open the way. Aww. That is pretty cool, though.
In
Every-
classic Metroid fashion, you slash at every wall just in case there might be something in
Yep,
there.
just in case. I have to say,
Yeah.
every new monster we get grows on me, and I'm like, oh, this is my new favorite. But Balboa might still be at the top. I don't, oh, is this wall? Do we break this? Nope, can't break that one. Can we break this wall? You guys are gonna get real tired of watching me try and break harmless walls over the course of this campaign stream. I keep saying campaign. We're not playing Arkham anymore.
No, we're not.
All right.
This isn't Arkham anymore.
This is not our.
I
Oh,
don't think we're in
what's
Arkham
that?
anymore, Tono.
something's over there. I don't think I can reach that though. Maybe with the rock. Get as far to the edge as we possibly can. Okay. Well, let's go! Nope. Alright, I'll have to wait. But I can jump to this! A crit ring, more crit chance. And more enemies. I feel like I just jumped from the sky and landed on that blob's head. It definitely should not be starting with full health. Air and earth are good. That's true, that's true. It probably bounces. Alright, so we'll take... oh, Booties doesn't actually have an air attack yet, because I chose to give him the fire one first. Okay. Then I guess it's just Bob, Balboa, and Moon Guide. Take him out! Poison the cat with the sword. It is an abomination against nature. But, only when I'm not the one using it. Punch combo. Yes.
Good question.
Don't you remember we were taught all about how...
Is this like a Paris Parasect situation where the sword is the actual monster?
Oh, that's so unsettling. Wait, I don't like that. Remember though, we were told that weapons of war and fear-mongering were what destroyed the old world. Now that we're living in the sanctuary, we should move beyond this. Except apparently, our cats spring fully formed into the world, wielding swords. Logic. And get that poison. And then we'll beat up the last one. And see how it goes. One more crit would have been great, but we'll do without it. I should probably really go for the throat a little bit more when I'm dealing with enemies that heal themselves, because otherwise this battle's going to take a lot longer and I'm much less likely to get eggs. Then again, I don't actually need eggs in this particular battle because I already have Bob and Booties. I need to get you more mana, is what I need to do. But in the intervening time, let's bring this other cat circer within an inch of its life and eat the blob. Alright. Oh wow, lots of skill points all at once. Bob, you can have... Do we give you the buff? I'm thinking a more supportive role for Bob makes sense. I think he'll build as a pretty good debuffer and healer. So let's get Slime Shot so that we can get hexing support. And let's, we'll get back to that in a minute. Moon Guide. We could give you a buff, but you seem very powerful, so I'm probably sticking to attacking with you. I could get Spectral Flame, Hybrid Mastery, stuff like that, and go for the Ice Spears, which does seem like a lot of fun, but I'm mostly excited about Aging and Chill. So I will actually upgrade my Ice Hail so that I can get Double Impact and Flesh Freeze and fun stuff like that. And then Stripes, you also get something. Burning Desire? Yeah, why not? Burn them, shield us, that seems like a win-win to me. Another tablet to tell us about why capitalism is bad. But then came the 4, free from greed or any other sin. I was joking about the capitalism thing, but wow, okay. Who listened to the voice within, struck a wound to the realm's core. Oh, 4. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess this is probably our ancestors. That's pretty cool. So they.
Yes.
What?
My ancestor Lenin.
What? Oh no. They raised up the proletariat. What's down here? Ooh, oh, that wall looks suspicious. Suspiciously like a breakable wall. Oh, I tried. What about this? This looks weird. What about, can I cannot, is there no crouch feature? I guess I can't actually get in here. Okay. Oh, but there's treasure down here. Obtain 100 gold. And if you look up on the map here, it says that the left here is actually a doorway, which to me indicates that I should smash. We have found another secret room. For another helmet, we can give everyone helmets. Is this also? Nah. There's no secret room within the secret room. That's a tragedy. All right, what's this way?
Damn.
I feel like I'm just like passionately going every direction except what I know to be the actual story route.
Yeah, but that's what you do in every video game. You check everything before you actually move on.
That's a fair point. All right. Let's go into battle. Get over here, cat with sword and boots. All right. Slime shot. Man, my guys are starting to really do a lot of damage. I'm impressed. Leaf slash, I guess. We'll go over here at the other one. And then see how much damage. Oh, wow. All right. Hey, get a couple crits and we've already, one crit. Didn't quite take out the magma pillar. That was pretty impressive though.
Yeah.
All right, so one of the cat's ability is literally just hit you with the sword. Good to know. Let's just take out the magma pillar and drive up my combo rating a little bit. How much damage can you do? Not much. All right. Let's just try and beat up this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we can finish it with claws. I don't think the poison's going to kill, but that's fine. We can take it out at the start of the next phase. Oof, and hopefully give Bob a chance to heal first. All right, and then... Do I have any? I don't have any air. Earth? Oh, Earth is super effective. Okay. Take it out with the leaf slash, Balboa. Alright. And we get another skill point. How are we going to spend this one? I think it's time we grab Restore. Yeah, I'd like to do that. In case we run up against anybody who's really using debuffs, or if you know, poison or fire gets really out of hand. Oh, hang on. This is a water orb, right? Beautiful. And that looks like a fire orb on the other side. Nice, we got a potion. All right, so I can activate this with you and get the other treasure, which... Pandora's Box. Defense plus 12. Receive a random buff at the start of the combat. That's awesome. So it's got a yellow outline. I'm gonna give that to... Should I give that to Moon Guide? I feel like it looks like particularly cool, so my inclination is just to give it to Moon Guide. Is there someone who would use it better? I guess Booties is the one who's going to have buff combos eventually. So if I give this to you, you'll have abilities like heroism, and you deal extra damage for buffs and stuff. So you can hold that. I'm assuming the yellow outline means, you know, unique or special or whatever. What is in here? A wizard hat. I can't quite get up to here, but that's okay because I have rocks. And rocks solve every... Okay, so they don't solve me being bad at parkour. which is
Sadly not.
much more likely to keep me from getting up here than any actual Wow, I just accidentally fell all the way down. Is this actually possible even with the rock? Like, I suspect it may not be. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll have to give up on that area and that sweet, sweet treasure chest I can see above me and come back for this later. Alright. We scale back up. I'm gonna assume that this is a monster ability, that like there's something later that lets you crawl, I guess, or shrink down in order to get into that tiny hole, because I can't seem to see. I guess here, let me try. I can't put a rock in it. I can't break it open. Yeah, it's a mystery to me for now. Someday we will find answers. What's through here? So how much we want to bet those spikes are absolutely gonna kill me?
A lot?
Whee! Yeah, no, that's what... Oh, that's nice, though. They don't reset you anywhere. You just pop back to where you were before you fell on the spikes. Well, I guess that's a problem for future us, who has some way of mitigating spikes. Is this a hole? No. Is this a hole? No. Sad. Alright. Another treasure chest. Man, this place is filled with treasure chests. Do you think they just, like, refill them every time a new keeper goes through, and I'm like a small child going on an Easter egg hunt? They've scattered throughout this place little caches of things that might be useful to a new keeper, like smoke bombs that let you retreat out of combat. Okay, guess we have our polka doll equivalent. What's this way? Another bridge.
The entire thing is actually just child scavenger hunt, and the spectral familiar isn't saying anything, because that would ruin the surprise.
That's kind of adorable. Oh, hello, what are you? A Yowie. Weak to fire.
A spike pit, apparently.
Alright. Let's get fire. And... somebody who can use earth, so we'll take Balboa. Alright, our first battle without Moon Guide. Let's see if we can handle it. I'll lead with the buff. And then Fire Claws is especially effective. I will drop Spore on the Vero, just in case. And then go for the Fire Claws. Oh, wow. Oh, they're healing. Interesting. You fools! You are no match for my monsters. Let's get some burn damage going, I suppose. Okay. And then I can... Leaf Slap, Punch Combo just deals more damage. I'd like to use the super effective attack, but Punch Combo 2 is really good, apparently. And then let's just go for another crit here. Why not? Nah, sad. Oh, and there's the shields from our Burning Desire from Stripe's ability.
Nice.
Okay. It's like healing, I guess, only... When you lose it, unlike losing health, it doesn't reduce your performance rating, so That's something that we should definitely keep in mind. Shielding is probably better than healing in a lot of ways. And let's just lay you pretty low with the fire claws, or just kill you outright with a crit. I'm not complaining. And then finish off you. And that should leave the... I don't think the burn's gonna... Yeah. The healing every turn is pretty good. Right, we can just polish... Wow! I need to get you some improved mana regen booties. But that slash is pretty solid. Sword arm is strong. Ah, we didn't get an egg again! Man, I am never gonna have a bird. I cannot believe this. I didn't even get one of the little yetis as consolation prize. Let's give you air sickle so that you can go against people who are weak to air too. All right, what is through here? What mysteries away? Oh wow, a lot of treasure is the answer. An accessory that gives you mana and mana regen, and a potion. Okay. Well, booties, you need the mana regen, so let's give you the tome. And then you don't need magic. You could take the helmet though, that would be good. And oh, you're almost, well no, because you heal using magic. But your main stuff is physical, so I'm inclined to give you the Morning Star. Alright, can we get up here using rock? With the power of rock.
The power of rocks.
Alright.
Erosion, baby.
I'm not sure if there's enough space here for me to actually put out. If I do this, yes, okay. And then I jump off my, come on. Oh, we have new visitors in the call. Who has joined?
Hello.
Hey, Crazy, what's up?
Hey, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Alright, let's see if I can... I don't think I can make that jump. Ah well. Someday we will return with new magic powers from our monsters that enable us to make jumps like that. There also might just not be anything behind it, but I am endlessly suspicious. This jump, on the other hand, I can definitely make. Alright. So shell, and over here we have a ribbon. And is this looks like a suspicious wall. Nope. I am overly suspicious of walls, clearly. From this wound rivers flowed, and mountains grew mighty and cold. 'Tis the only place for any creature that lives in peace with its nature. The meter on that one was a little bit off, but we'll forgive it. So I guess this is the story of the founding of the sanctuary, right? The people who, my ancestor and the other three bloodline ancestors, struck the earth and caused rivers to separate out the sanctuary from the rest of the world, and mountains to rise up and give us our valley, our peaceful valley where nobody can be mean.
No meanies here.
No meanies here. Yeah, aside from all the wild monsters like these Yowies that are about to charge me, they're okay to be mean because nature, I guess. All right. Well, we're once again in battle. Let's see if maybe this time we can get one of the Yowie eggs and get a Sasquatch. Fire claws, pretty heavy damage. Let's drop spore over here for the weakness. And wow, I can very nearly take out the cat. Actually, I can pretty much very nearly take out any of them. One crit and this is over. That was your cue to crit, booties. Come on. I expect better from you. You're part of a newly incepted but elite team. Ignite. Shall we leave you to fire damage? Yes. Fire shall be your undoing. And then I can do more damage with the punch combo, so I guess I'm gonna do the punch combo. And then fire claws, the last one. This is a good crit place. Come on, come on. Get it together. Land those crits. I'm gonna have to get you the precision ability so that you crit more. Alright. And we'll just apply the burn over here and hope that that burn manages to be a little more permanent. Oh, any of these will take you out at this point. Okay, we'll use the one that costs the least. Okay, nice. And then let's just slash. Whatcha! Okay, that is a pretty fun animation, even if I'm confused by the whole cat with sword thing. And finally, just finish it off with ignite. All right. 4 stars. Did we get a Yowie? We got a Yowie! It's only the birds. Only the birds are forbidden me. All other monsters, but I cannot have a Vero. Alright. Let us hatch probably our final new monster of the stream, since we're almost at Old Buren, and I think that we'll talk to him and then we'll probably wind down our first stream. Viewers, I hope you guys have enjoyed this so far, and if you have, let us know in the chat, and I'll be happy to stream more Monster Sanctuary in the future. I know it's different from our usual fare, but I hope it's still been fun for you guys. So, Yowie, what shall we name our Sasquatchy friend? I'm gonna call you Snowball.
Because he's a wall.
And he's snow.
Indeed. Alright, Snowball, welcome to the team. What do you have to contribute? Alright. Water affinity. Alright, so you're going to be focused on water attacks. Icy skin. When this monster gets attacked, 50% chance to apply chill on the attacker. Oh, cool. We have another chill monster. Maybe they'll synergize okay with Moon Guide. This is the ability that they were using, I bet, since they were healing every turn. Ice Hail and Ice Storm. We've seen both of these before on Moon Guide. Chance to apply chill is nice. Initial chill. Congeal. Okay, this is a very powerful ability. This is basically what takes the chill effect from just, sort of restricting your enemy a bit to absolutely dominating, because it turns it into a damage over time effect. So I'm very excited to have Snowball. And then Fatal Upkeep, which increases poison, burn, and congeal damage, all of which I'm currently using. Frostbite, when a monster in the party applies chill, chance to apply armor break. Then second tree is a physical tree. We have Tackle for some neutral damage. We even get neutral affinity for it. But we also have Ice Spears, which is basically more fun in every way. Although Tackle ignores damage reduction, so it sort of bypasses defense, which is pretty good against a tank. Hunt. Increased crit chance. Critical hits apply chill. Oh, another critical boon. Combo initiator. And then over here we have beating, so some more neutral attack. Taunt. When an ally would be attacked, 25% chance to redirect the attack to this monster. Cool. Okay, so this is like our first tank monster. Snowball will take hits for everybody else.
Yes.
Health proc, a couple health procs. So they can just stand there and get, take all the damage for the team. And even chill people with Icy Skin. And then what's this? Helping Hand. Heal target for an amount and apply the sidekick buff, which I believe is the one that gives an extra attack, extra hit. So that seems quite good. And auto heal again, as well as power healing. So I guess that combines with Helping Hand. And then over here we have a buff tree, supply. Oh wow, the last supply we saw was on Bob, I think, and that was a level 30 plus ability. Snowball gets it right at the start. And a damage reduction for the entire team. I guess this is what their business is. Their buff is Glory Cast, active skills require less mana, and crit chance increase. Man, it seems like they were made to go with Spectral Wolf. This'll be really nice for Moon Guide. Healing skills apply shield, life wave, heals everybody. That's heals everybody based on Snowball's health. That's interesting. Every monster deals extra damage for buffs. Every buff action applies after buffs. Each monster using non-damaging actions costs less mana. So that's an incentive to do healing and buffing and stuff like that. And then we have Purify to get rid of Bleed, Wound, Blind, and Tether. Okay, this is very interesting. They feel very different from all the ones that we've had before. I'm going to, because of that, I think I'm going to focus on the taunt aspect a little bit and you know, make them tank. But I also do want to eventually get to Congeal. So we'll improve our Ice Hail for now. Next couple, I'll probably shoot for Supply because Heal is good. And we'll go from there. Do we have any equipment we can give Snowball? More wooden sticks. Would you like to trade your wooden stick for this wooden stick? Can boost defense. Defense and magic. I guess we are using magic. And we'll just give extra health. That seems good. Okay. All right. What's up here? Is there anything up there? Can I jump over here? The curse of being bad at parkour returns. There is something there. There is no way I can reach that. But I'm gonna try. Let's put a rock as far out as we possibly can. Okay. Here, oh no, this is totally impossible. I'm just gonna crash face first into the ground. Here we go. Whee! Yep. All right. Someday. Look, it's a blob farm. And another Rocky. Rocky, meet Balboa. You two can be friends. Hello, obvious NPC. I'm gonna walk through your house before I talk to you. In classic RPG fashion. What do you have interesting here? Are those sausages? Do you just have like 3 massive links of sausages hanging from your shelves? The titles of these books read The Ancestral Tome of Blob Handling and The Hidden Places of Monster Sanctuary, a guide. All right. Well, we're gonna talk to old Buren, and then I think we'll wind down for the day. So let's find out what he has to say for himself. Oh, what's this? Can I interact with this? I cannot interact with this. It looks like the steam golem from the front. Can I? Okay. So if is that enough to get up there? No, it's not. Oh well. All right. Hello, old Buren. Teach me your ways. Professor, I forgot that I was doing the Professor Oak bit. Oh, if it isn't an old friend of mine. Hey, Buren, long time no see. I brought you a new student. He just hatched his first monsters. I thought you might teach him some lessons. So, you're the new spectral keeper, huh? Folk call me Old Buren. I've made my home at the end of Keeper's Trail so I can teach all you greenhorns about your new duties as fully fledged monster keepers. But first, let's battle to see if you are worthy of the title. Okay, he's just gonna challenge me right off the bat. Always observe your enemies carefully. What I observe about my enemy is that he has 3 level 5 blobs as his entire team. Some say that the outcome of battle is decided before it begins. Since I raised those blobs myself, they're stronger than the ones you've seen so far. As you can see, their level is much higher. You can also see the weaknesses and resistances of your enemies. My blobs are weak to wind attacks. Yes, which means that I should take Booty's Moon Guide, and then whoever I want. I guess I'll try out Snowball, right? Our new friend. Alright, let's see what they've got to say for themselves. Beat him up! Look at the top right corner of the screen. That is the combo counter. Every action you do in combat will increase the combo counter based on how often you hit your enemy, or healed, or buffed your allies. This will increase the damage of the following attacks. The combo counter resets after every turn. So it makes sense to always try to act with your weaker, defensive, or assisting monsters first, and use high hit count actions. This will maximize the damage of your offensive monsters that act later. So yeah, this is something that I've been mentioning on and off throughout our play so far. The more you hit early on, the more damage your monsters do later, and healing and buffing count as hits. So that's why I've been trying to land the final hit with my most powerful monsters, or if damage is close to enough to kill, have someone else act first, and then hopefully it buffs the damage into lethal. Alright, so what do we got here? Air Sickle is super effective. Both of them have Air Sickle, so let's just go for the throat, I guess. I don't think it will be enough to be lethal, although if it crit, it could get close. But it did not crit, so that's beside the point. And now they might just heal up. I could see this being a problem. I didn't take any of my damage over time units, so I can't actually mitigate their healing all that effectively. All I can do is hope to land some chill, and then use that to my advantage. Alright, so that's close, so I will go for an Air Sickle on one of the others, and then see, yes, okay, I can finish off the first one here. Okay, maybe this won't be as much of a concern as I thought it could be. You know, they have the heal, but that doesn't mean they're terribly effective at damaging me. And I have my own heal abilities as well. Actually, do I in this party comp? I guess only Moon Guide has heals at the moment. Okay, and then Air Sickle to bring them very close to their demise. Okay. They are dealing decent damage to Snowball, but they're hanging in there. And I think this should be our last turn. Let's see, can the beating... the beating can't quite finish it off. Can the Air Sickle finish this one off? I'm trying to get that combo counter enough for... I wish that had crit. Oh well. At the very least, I can take this one out with the beating now. And we'll just finish the last one at the start of the next turn. Alright. Finish the job. With your sword. Beautiful. Alright. I got a blob egg out of that.
Woo!
I now have...
Yeah, I'm approaching enough for a full blob party. Not bad at all. Thanks, Professor Oak. You have walked the Keeper's Trail and you defeated my monsters. I mean, not all of them. You still have like 10 more over in that enclosure over there. However, to become a proper monster keeper, you will need to complete one more test. Young Keeper, this next test will be much more challenging. You should prepare for it first. If your monsters have any free skill points, use them now and use them wisely. Oh boy. I guess Stripes has one, which we can spend. We can get Cascade, I guess? Yeah, let's grab the Cascade. And then see what exactly he's talking about. Have you prepared for the real test? I have. Good. You show bravery, but this time you are not facing a normal monster. Ah, I see.
You are facing me. And then he just throws off his coat. It's about to throw down.
In a fist fight. Alright, particularly powerful monsters are often described as champions. Okay, this steam golem looks super cool. And also has a very large shadow. They have more health, do more damage, and can act multiple times a turn. It is your job as a monster keeper to take care of them. So it's only fitting that you beat one to become a member of the Order of Monster Keepers. Show me what you are made of. Alright, so we want to not use fire. We want to use wind if we can help it. So we can get booties on the team. I'm going to say Bob, Booties, and Moon Guide are our team for this. Okay, that is a whole lot of health. So, this is part of the bread and butter of this game, really, is the the champion monsters and the keeper duels. We haven't seen a keeper duel yet, even though the Buren fight looked a little like one. But this is our first champion fight. They get to move 2 and sometimes 3 times per turn. They have an absolute crap ton of health, and they deal a lot of damage. So they're part of the challenge of the game, and they're actually a lot of fun to figure out exactly what strategy is going to best serve you in fighting against them. So let's open with poison, because damage over time is my favorite strategy, and we'll hope that it serves us well. We can then damage using our pair of air sickles. Okay. That takes a pretty good chunk out of his health for the first time. Oh yeah, that's great. Okay. But that is a whole lot of damage. Okay. I'm going to risk Bob here in order to apply Acid Rain, because I think I just need the armor break on as soon as possible. So I'm trying to maximize damage and focus him down. I should survive the next turn, even if he focuses all of his attacks on Bob, and then Bob can heal up. Alright. Come on. Half health. Good. Well, almost half health. Oh, okay. And he's going to go on the defensive a little, which is a little worrying. I do not have a lot here. Heal. Okay, I'll go for the heal. And then I'm not sure. None of these really do a ton of damage. I will go for the air sickle just to build up my combo and hope for crits, which I did not get. But the air sickle clears the shield, and booties can bring us back into actually the health bar. Let's see if we can take this thing out. We're fairly healthy, but this is taking a little longer than I would have liked. See if we can. Alright. Drive it up more. I don't think we can kill this turn as much as I'd like to, so it's going to be at least one more turn. Probably 2. What I would really like is to get an egg off of this thing, but unfortunately, the only way to get champion eggs is to actually get a 5-star rating, and we haven't gotten a single 5-star rating yet in this stream, so we are unlikely to do that now. But we are very close to vanquishing, so actually I think we are gonna pull it off this turn. Yes, there we go. Okay. Ah, beautiful. Our first champion fight. Vanquished with flying colors, and hey, 4 stars is not actually that bad. We could have been healthier. I wish I had taken a heal on that last turn. Still, we get some cool loot and a ton of XP. Whoa, alright, that's awesome. Congratulations, young one, you have defeated your first champion, and therefore you are now a keeper aspirant. Nothing more is required of you. However, stay a while and listen, won't you? Because there are things going on in the sanctuary that trouble me. You see, monsters can't become this powerful by normal means, and champions usually don't accept other monsters beside them, or a keeper in control of them. Champions are always an anomaly, quite rare in nature. I enhanced this golem myself to make it stronger, but even I couldn't control it for longer periods of time, so I leave it deactivated most of the time. Recently, Keeper Rangers have been finding an unusual amount of champions around the sanctuary. I regularly receive letters by Vero mail, that's adorable, from rangers who are stuck in the distant reaches of the sanctuary fighting against champions. I would send Vero mail if I had one. If it weren't for my old bones, I'd go out there myself, but at least I can keep the Keeper's trails safe. I trapped a champion in the caves in this area. You could take care of it if you feel up to the task. Obtained mountain path key. But before you go, there is one more lesson I want to teach you. Don't worry, I don't have any other monsters for you to fight. This lesson is just about feeding your monsters. Apples, potatoes, feeding your monsters will boost their stats. Caring for your monsters this way is vital if you intend to face more champion monsters. But a monster always only profits from the last 3 food items you gave to it. Now good luck on your road as a monster keeper. Well then, you're a keeper aspirant now. Still, the only way to improve your rank is to beat more champions. And who knows, maybe you'll be the one to reach the title of Keeper Master. There's always only one in a couple lifetimes. We can take care of that other champion right now, or we can go back to the Keeper's Stronghold first. The choice is yours. Alright. Well, here is where the game really opens up. From here we can start exploring a lot more freely. Several areas are open to us now, and as we collect more monsters and explore further, more and more areas will become open to us. Going from here, there are so many more monsters to catch, so many more beautiful areas to explore and cool landscapes to do battle in. So I would love to continue this series, keep playing this game, keep sharing it with you guys. So if you're interested in that, I absolutely will stream this again. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know this is a bit of a departure from our usual content, but I had a good time. I hope you did too. So for now, I will sign off, and I will see you all next time. Thank you guys so much for watching this stream.